What's going on, YouTube? So today we're going to be taking a look at a set of microphones from Samson. They are the Samson Co2 pencil condenser microphone kit pair, however you want to say it. We're going to open this up, see what's inside of it. Then I'm going to give you guys a brief sound test, just doing some audio voice talking into the mic. You know what I'm trying to say, words. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to let you guys know where you guys can pick these up for yourself. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so, a little backstory. I was trying to find a set of microphones that I could add to my drum kit that would add a little punch and cut into my mixes. Not anything just overpowering, but just little subtle nuances behind the drum kit. So I reached out to several people and then put a question out there on the interwebs of if you guys were to pick up a pair of microphones in the $50 to $200 range, what would you guys get? And like 70% of the people I asked recommended these Samson microphones. So I went ahead and picked them up. We're going to unbox them and we're going to see what's inside and see if they live up to the hype that everyone's giving these things, how well they sound. So I will be doing the voice test. So right now I'm using the Personas PD70. That's the audio you're hearing right now. So I will be detaching this microphone and putting up one of these just so you guys can see audio comparison wise what these deliver, because from the research I was doing, a lot of the uses for these microphones were indoor dialogue, voiceover work, instrumental type stuff. I only saw a few videos where people were using them over drum kits, but the videos did pick up good audio for room mics for drum kits if you're on a fixed budget. So yeah, without too much more rambling, we're going to unbox these. So I'm not going to go into the specs of these either. This is just kind of a brief unboxing and demo. So one of the things I like is they come in a hard plastic case. You get to protect your investment. Last thing you want is them getting damaged during transit. So inside the box here, you get a little bit of paperwork. Let's see, you get an owner's manual that just goes over operating, placement, application notes for different uses, overhead drum kit, hi-hats, piano, acoustic guitar, yeah, etc. I'll read that later. Then you get a little card. It says, follow us on Instagram, Samson_technologies. Become a part of the Samson community. Share your story about how our products help make your projects possible. Then it says, hashtag Samson Storytellers. You can see that there. You get a little card there. So, that's cool. Check that out. So, in the box, you get two little windscreens. I'm going to show you the contents of the case real quick. So there are the two mics with their shock mounts and their little windscreens. Set this back down. So one of the things that kind of caught my eye about these is these little windscreens here. Now typically, if you get a windscreen with a microphone, you're thinking it's soft foam, which, this is soft foam, but it has this little rubber gasket on the backside of it that holds the microphone snugly. And inside that, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, is a, skeleton of sorts, like a little cage that sits over the mic. So it provides rigidity, so with pressure, that's the skeleton right there. You can't squeeze it all the way down. So I thought that was pretty neat. And you get 2 of those. So if you're out in the field or you're doing indoor dialogue, if you don't have a pop filter, you could probably throw one of these over it. Or if, you're outside, you're doing an interview or on location, whatever, doing something handheld, you could probably use one of these. For my application, I'm not going to be using these. But when I put it up on the stand, I'm going to put one on it just for the application. So you get 2 of those. And then you get your 2 mics here. So there's the CO2 logo. And then under the shock mount, it's kind of hard to see. Let me slide this up a little bit. There you can see that. It says Samson. So there is the capsule. This is a supercardioid microphone, as you can see by the little emblem on the mic there. All metal grill with a aluminum coated copper body, from what I've read. If that's not accurate, leave it down in the comments what this is actually made of. I don't think it says in the instruction booklet it comes with. But each mic comes with its own little isolating shock mount. And you can adjust these at whatever angle you please. So if you're using these, say, on a boom pole, this kind of isolates the handling noise. They are free-floating rubber suspension mounts. And each of the mounts come with, I think it's the 5/8 to 3/8 adapter. Again, I could be wrong, but I believe that's what that is. You can take those out and use it or not use it if your stand requires that. And then on the back you have your XLR port with gold pins. So overall, a very, very well built microphone, and these are a lot longer than the mics that are on my kit right now. They are the PreSonus OH2s, I believe. They came in a kit, the DM7 drum mic kit. So, length comparison wise, those mics are probably that tall. So it's about 1.25 inches bigger than the PreSonus mics. Overall, very, very good build quality. So you get 2 of those, matched pair. They look amazing. Camera's having trouble focusing on these. So there's the microphones. Good build quality, I'm impressed. I like the shock mounts and the little windscreens. The case is definitely a nice added touch. So, first impressions, they look good, but how do they sound? Real quick, I'm going to throw this up here on the stand, and I'm going to let y'all hear what this sounds like. Hang out. We'll be right back. Alright, so I have the CO2 hooked up now. You can see it right here. I have its little wind cover on the microphone. I'm going to try not to touch that. But roughly, this is 6 to 8 inches from my mouth. I'm speaking. It's kind of coming across my mouth, not directly in front of it, to avoid plosives, because these microphones, being small capsule condensers, they are very sensitive. So this is the audio for the CO2. I'm not going to know what this sounds like until I go back and listen to it, but hopefully it sounds good, comparable to the PreSonus PD70. I don't think it will outperform it, because this is a dynamic broadcast mic, where this is a small diaphragm pencil condenser. So this is, it's probably good for indoor dialogue. Again, I don't know what this sounds like, so by the time y'all are hearing this, I'll know what it sounds like, but I won't use these for this application unless I'm in a tight spot and I absolutely don't have anything else to use them for. But yeah, looks, it's definitely a smaller footprint than the PD70, just in the frame. These are end address like the PD70. This does pick up a little from the sides. I don't know how well this is going to pick up from the sides, but yeah. So this is me speaking directly into it, roughly about 8 to 10 inches from my face. I'm going to go ahead and turn this sideways and see the rejection rate. See how good it is. I'm going to loosen this real quick. Let's see. Okay, so I'm talking. This is talking. It's completely facing away from me. So I don't know what's picking up right now, if you can hear me clearly. So I'm going to spin it back towards me. Talking. This is my voice, talking. So, again, I'm not going to know how this sounds until I go back and edit this and post this. But, we'll see. So, if you guys want to see video or hear audio from these microphones, whether it be in a mix or a dry recording all by themselves, leave a comment down below. First impressions, I'm going to give 5 out of 5. It's good build quality, good representation, appearance, everything so far, no issues. It'll basically come down to the recording aspect, if it does what I need them to do. If you guys are not subscribed, feel free to hit the subscribe button and hit that bell for post notifications. I have a lot of content that I'm backlogged on because I've been working on several different projects over the last couple of weeks and months. But things have been coming up, so I'm having to put them on the back burner. But hopefully within the next week and a half, 2 weeks, I'm going to have some new content upload. I'm going to start trying to shoot to have a new cover or video, whatever the case is, up every Saturday. With that being said, if you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them down in the comments below. I'm going to put a link to where I picked this up in the description, so if you guys want to check that out, feel free to do so. Again, I want to thank y'all for watching. We will see y'all next time.